What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I am checking out One Step Closer by Linkin Park for the first time ever. I have not seen this music video, and I have not heard this song before, so this should be interesting. That intro is kind of unique with that weird-looking dude. It felt like it was kind of loud coming in. Let me turn a couple of these things down and keep it moving. Anyways, yeah, we about to check this out, you guys, and Linkin Park. What are we talking about, man? They're ridiculous, freaking ridiculous. I felt like it was the sound of the moment too. Not the moment. I don't like to say that because they have a timeless thing going with them, but like this was the sound of I'm gonna say what, the early 2000s. Yeah, like it was Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit, the Kid Rocks, like. This is just what it was. It was the invasion. I think you guys call it new metal. I don't know. I'm getting lost in all these damn different genres, but this was the thing. This was it. Anyways, Linkin Park, there's a few songs that, got through my radar. We've reacted to a bunch of stuff that I've never heard before, and I appreciate their work, man. Shout out to Chester, man. R.I.P. Let's check this out, though. This one is One Step Closer, Linkin Park. And if you're here for a first-time reaction, like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, let me get the logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. If you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World, over there I've been doing travel vlogs. I've also been doing movie reactions, but over here's where I do all the music and the music reactions. If you want access to the reactions early, there's a link in the description to our membership that gives you early access. I update it every single day, and there's a big catalog of reactions that haven't been released, so you can have some fun in there. Regardless, thank you guys so much for your support. Shout out to all the members for helping me keep the lights on. Let's get this show on the road. Right now, we are watching this from Linkin Park's official YouTube channel. Please go watch this video, Linkin Park's video, on their channel without me. It's not that I don't like your company. I enjoy it greatly. But look, you guys are here to hear my reaction, commentary, breakdown. I'm going to hit pause and talk. What I'm doing isn't a substitute for the original. However, it was intended to be listened to in its entirety. So go to their platform, stream their music. They're still touring. If you want to get tickets to the concerts, all that stuff, show some love. But yeah, man, that's important. Let's get it popping. This is One Step Closer, Linkin Park.
Not take this anymore. Saying everything I've said before. All these words, they make no sense. I find bliss in ignorance. Less I hear, the less you say. You'll find that out anyway. Just like before. Everything you say to me says me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room. I find the answers aren't so clear. Wish I could find a way to disappear. All these thoughts, they make no sense. I found bliss in ignorance. Nothing seems to go away. Over and over again. Just like before. Everything you say to me says me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to breathe. 'Cause I'm one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break. Everything you say to me says me one step closer to the edge.
Dog, Linkin Park is stupid with it. You know, I'd be on here pandering and lying. This hook I've heard. I don't know where I've heard it, but I've heard it. And, you know, a lot of times this type of music gets played at my gym where I work out when I do jujitsu, and you'll hear stuff like this. I've definitely heard that hook. One step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. Maybe I didn't know the lyrics exactly, but that dun dun da 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 da. So this must be one of their really big ones, you know. Paying attention to the lyrics. One, the production is incredible. All their production, and I just love. I really am a fan of the whole Mike Shinoda thing. Like, and I don't know if he's the lead in this, but the little hip hop elements they incorporate with this. That's always special to me because, you know, even when I get on this channel, hip hop gets such, like, people just drag it through the mud. They just drag hip hop and rap through the mud. And a lot of times there's no other genre that gets dragged through the mud like hip hop. And, you know, me being a hip hop kid, I respect hip hop. I understand it. And, you know, I always give pushback to a lot of the things people say in their ignorance and negligence, but I love the little aspects of the scratching and the little sound effects and things that they have in their music all the time. Oh, so good. But anyways, you know, really listening to the lyrics, you could utilize this. This is so relatable in the sense of a relationship, someone pushing you to the edge, pushing your buttons. But I would even go as far as, like, you know, in present day saying, you know, corporations, governments, government corruption, all these little things that kind of push you to your breaking point. You know what? I have to acknowledge the fact that Linkin Park is therapeutic music. This music, now I'm starting to understand, this is more deliberate. You know, I talk about messaging in the lyrics in music and how when you put things in, it comes out. I don't think when you put this song into your database, this is going to make you angry like you're going to snap and go postal. I'm starting to realize sometimes if you can scream and just yell and say how you actually feel internally and just let it out, that's the therapeutic nature of it. You let it out. And I think I might be internalizing music incorrectly sometimes because it is messaging and programming that you're saying over and over again, and you can latch onto it and it actually become a part of your life, and negative things going in all the time can make your life negative. But the more I listen to Linkin Park and Pantera specifically, those two groups have led me to the water where, and I think I had that epiphany when I did the Pantera walk reaction with Mr. Biscuit. This is helping people get through bullshit. This is like a very specific type of therapy. And hearing this in passing, it's like a background noise. Like, oh, it's at the gym. One step closer, I'm about to break. It's just like, oh, yeah, don't F with me, dog. Nah, bro. That's not what this is really about. Nah. This is about letting it out. You know, breathe in the music. Let out the anger. Breathe in the music. Let out the anger and getting back to center. This isn't about listening to this and be like, I'm going to go postal, F these mother effers, man. They fucked with me. They pushed me to the edge. They got me one step closer. That's not what it's about, bro. It's not. That's how, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. It's not, though. Let's go. We rocking with Linkin Park, one step closer.
I find the answers are so clear.
Yeah.
Wish I could find a way to disappear.
Yep.
All these thoughts, they make no sense. I found bliss in ignorance. Nothing seems to go away over and over again. Just like before. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to breathe. 'Cause I'm one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to breathe.
You know, this is interesting. There's a lot of things in the lyrics. Like, if you really dissect the lyrics, you know, the confusion that's there, how you want to be invisible and kind of like not be around people, the isolation there. Man, they make really good music. These dudes are incredible. But the visuals, you know, these kids, it's almost like they came across a secret. You know? These dudes are in cloaks and doing like martial arts stuff, and you know, I don't know, it's really interesting. It's like they uncovered something in secret and now they're leaving. I don't know what that means. But what I will say is this song is a banger. And when you really, the more I listen to the lyrics, it's not that I'm picking up on things, it's just that they're re-implementing my initial point is being driven home about these feelings we have and relationship. Honestly, for me personally, just being a little older, like this is my relationship. When I hear the news, I'm like, dog, y'all are pushing me one step closer to the edge. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I actually relate to this, because there's so many weird, like I'm raising kids, so I'm like trying to make the world a better place, trying to be a better man, trying to do all this thing. But then it's like all these weird things like kind of pushing you or pulling you back into the bullshit, you know? I don't know. Anyways, I think this interpretation can be so relatable to anything, you know, any relationship you have, right? You can have a relationship with media, with America, with the government, with the UK, with Australia, with a girlfriend, with a parent, with a grandparent. You know, this can relate to any of those situations when it's going in the wrong direction.
Shut up when I'm talking to you. Shut up.
Oh, shit.
Shut up. Shut up when I'm talking to you. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I'm about to write everything you.
I might be totally off here, but I feel like that moment in time was inspired by Rage Against the Machine. Am I tripping? What was the joint? Killing in the Name of? Fuck you, I won't do what you tell. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Shut up when I'm talking to you. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Shut up when I'm talking to you. Man, if you could get those tempos, that's actually a crazy remix, or like a, not a remix, but what is it called? When they put the songs together, it's not a remix. Can't think of it. But you know what I'm talking about. DJs do it. That's a moment right there. Shut up when I'm talking to you. Shut up. And he totally delivers the emotion of being absolutely, completely done with someone who kept pushing you to the edge. And you're trying to tell them, you're like, yo, man, and they just keep getting louder. And then you're just like, shut up. Like, listen to me, dog. This is what you've pushed me to, bro. Listen now. Bro, that's fire. And he totally delivers on the emotion of how you would feel in a moment like that. And it feels inspired by Rage Against the Machine, the moment where, Zach is screaming, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. That's just me. I could be totally off with that. It just feels like a moment, you know?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I'm about to write everything you say to me. One step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to breathe. 'Cause I'm one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break everything you say to me. One step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to breathe. 'Cause I'm one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break.
Essentially, get the fuck out of my face, dog. Give me a little room, man. You know? All you bring is drama to the situation, and this is where I sit. Shut up when I'm talking to you. Yo, that's so hard. Oh, snap. He cooked. They cooked. Bro, I'm telling y'all, I heard that hook, dog. You know, it feels familiar. Linkin Park is so big. And at my age, it's hard to dodge certain joints like this. This is going to be like, you know, something from the Foo Fighters. But I've never owned a Linkin Park album, you guys. Never owned a Foo Fighters album. No. So when I get to really just dive in and pay attention, but that part, I ain't heard that before. That shut up. When this music might have helped me in my youth. I had a lot of anger. And I listened to rap, and I started getting involved in the street life and, you know, gang life a little bit. And probably just listening to this type of music and going to a concert, screaming, acting crazy for a night, probably would have served me better than the stuff that I did and ended up getting arrested for and stuff like that. Not saying anything. I'm not saying that, you know, rap made me do that. I just, you know, my energy was spent in a different place, to say the least. Yo, maybe I just didn't understand this. From an outsider's perspective, that is scary. Even the video. Like, if I seen this on MTV, I'm not watching some weird dudes float and a dude with red hair screaming at me. It's not happening when I was a teenager. But now I'm like, yo, what are they saying? That's why I'm interested in Slipknot. Because their shit looks demonic. It looks, you know, Illuminati, you know, secret society. Then you listen to it, I'm like, oh. No, they're kind of exposing things. It's an image. So, yeah, man. Anyways, we love Linkin Park on the channel. I love them in general. R.I.P. Chester, man. It's a damn shame. Him and Chris Cornell. That shit is wild. You guys, thank you guys for rocking with your boy and putting me on. You guys requested this many of times. So we just checked it out. Anyways. Let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Always go to the original artist and listen to their stuff from their official platforms. And I'll see you guys on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ.